I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want
So there we are. So Ruben Amorim has been appointed as Manchester United manager and is coming in the long list of coaches and managers who have failed to replicate Sir Alex Ferguson's success at Manchester United. So this is actually going to be a new era for Manchester United, and in our video today we are going to talk about Ruben Amorim as we preview the Chelsea-Manchester United game that is set to take place at Old Trafford. So this is just going to be our part one of our preview, as tomorrow we'll probably look at how Chelsea can actually look to play through this difficult fixture. So Chelsea have not won at Old Trafford for the past 11 years, and Manchester United has been a bogey team for Chelsea because throughout Chelsea's endeavors, they have failed to beat Manchester United even when they were at their weakest. Before we start, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's immediately move to the tactics. So Ruben Amorim is a manager who prefers to use the back three. We know a majority of the teams in the Premier League are not using this system, and majority of the teams have shifted to a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Now Amorim is a manager who has used this system for the past 4 seasons or 4 years in his football management. It's the only system that he deploys. Now in this 3-4-3, he emphasizes on the use of 3 center backs who are very crucial in his build-up play, a 2 staggered double pivot who are very crucial in trying to create passing channels through midfield, a wide wing back system with wing backs generating width, while the front 3 play close to each other, giving the striker options and the inside forwards options to cut in. Now during the attacking phase, the wing backs push high up the pitch, and the role of the wing backs is so important as they are the ones who move up and down the pitch, being heavily relied upon to generate width during attack, while the inside forwards play in these inside channels close to the striker and looking to drop momentarily to receive the ball from midfield. Now when you look at this clip clearly shows Amorim's tactical system, and the position of wing backs generating width and the position of his forwards can detail to you how Amorim actually wants to create a kind of hexagonal system, with the central-most center back being so important in his ability to step into midfield. Now the thing with the wing-back system is that it is heavily reliant upon inside forwards cutting in with their stronger foot on either or on the opposite sides, with a striker who's very physical, while wing-backs whose main aim is to just whip in crosses into the box, as well as attempting cutbacks or low crosses in the 18-yard space. Now this is something that Amorim has done to precise success at Sporting Lisbon, and you can see how he looks to try and play those penetrative passes. And you can see the structure: his 3 center backs, his 2 holding midfielders, and width which is generated by the wing backs. Now the wing backs in this case look to try and occupy spaces in behind the opposition fullbacks, And when his team have settled possession, they look to outnumber the opposition's backline by having the wingbacks generating the width, while the inside forwards playing in the channel areas, spaces between the centre backs and the full backs. And this gives his team an attacking dimension, because he now have powerful players in the channels as well as deadly wingers or midfielders in those pockets, and he has wing backs who are generating him width, allowing him to stretch the opponent at the same time as creating those spaces in the channels. And sometimes this can be very devastating, especially dealing with that kind of a wing back system. Another thing we understand with his attacking setup is that he wants to overload the 18-yard space with his 3 narrow forwards, because that's why he deploys 3 narrow forwards, so that they can always generate that numerical advantage in the 18-yard box when he's attacking, as the wingbacks looking to pull those cutbacks and crosses. Now, the role of wingbacks in his team are very crucial, because they are also heavily relied upon defensively, as they are supposed to move up and down. So this emphasizes the need of having athletic wingbacks, attacking wingbacks, and as well as wingback who has the stamina to play this up and down game throughout 90 minutes. And that's why a lot of teams do not prefer using this wingback system. Now, Amorim's wingbacks drop in a slightly wide position. They don't drop into a flat back 5, but rather into a slightly stretched back 5, with the wingbacks looking to cover the wide areas, leaving the 3 center backs to deal with threats in the center and the 2 holding midfielders to sit in front of the defense. Now, you can see from this clip, they're looking to attack, and you can see the positions of the wingbacks. The wingbacks are actually occupying the wide channels, and the front 3, look at how the front 3 are playing close to the striker. So Manchester United are more likely to benefit by playing a physical striker. Zaxi might actually be the one who's preferred, because he can bring the inside forwards into the game by having players such as Bruno in these positions. Now look without the ball. Without the ball, they are moving into a 5-2-3 structure. And sometimes he will leave one forward up, or in other instances, he might even choose to drop one winger deeper to help the defense. And you can see the defense is compact and at the same time covering all the 5 zones of the pitch. So because of the space between the fullback, the wing back and the wide center back, opponents have come up with ways in playing those passes in between the lines, especially splitting the 3 center backs and the wing backs, because I've told you that's how Amorim plays, and that's how you are able to expose his weakness in defense, by playing in the space vacated between the wing backs and the center backs. And it's the same thing you can see here. Now, because the striker is attracting the wide center back, the wing back has been drawn to cover the wide areas. You can see the opposition are trying to attack that space between the wide center back and the wing back. And that is one of the problems of playing a wing back system, because you can use wingers to cover these wide areas and allow your full backs to maintain the rigid defensive structure. Now, Amorim's 5-2-3 structure is not the kind of the back 3 ultra defensive pragmatic kind of system that you have seen managers deploying the back 3 using, such as Antonio Conte, but rather it is a more aggressive high block 5-2-3, with the narrow forwards looking to press the goalkeeper and the center backs aggressively, denying center backs any time and space, while the midfielders join in trying to limit any central progression. Now the onus is on the wide center backs and the wing backs to try and even up things both in midfield and in the wide areas. And when the ball is shuttled across to a fullback, it's upon the wing back to spring from his defense line and push on to apply pressure to the wing back, while the outer center back plays temporarily as a fullback covering the winger, and the entire team shifts from a 5-2-3 structure to a more 4-back-4 kind of structure. His pressing system is man-oriented high press, meaning that he ensures that he covers all passing channels and limits any form of ball progression by trying to eliminate any pass to any player who's around the ball. A well-coordinated man-to-man high press. So this pressing strategy is very crucial, as seen something that Enzo Maresca has been doing at Chelsea by trying to ensure that he denies the opponents any space, time on the ball, and ensuring that he only restricts the opponent to go long, where he heavily relies upon the aerial ability of his centre backs. Now, Ruben Amorim is a manager who Chelsea were linked to pick up during the summer transfer window, but I saw Chelsea decided to move to Enzo Maresca, who looks like a perfect fit. So Amorim is a manager who has won the Portuguese league, and Manchester United is a team that has employed a manager from a lower division and in Erik ten Hag, and they have seen the results. So this is a very difficult game, and that's why I've used the word eat or be eaten, because if Chelsea have to go to Old Trafford and show the levels that they are above Manchester United at the moment, or else Manchester United will beat Chelsea in this game, and that can actually flip the side on Chelsea. Chelsea need to assert their dominance, their strength, and their will that they are ready to compete with this team in the Premier League. If you have anything else in these comments, leave your comments in the comment section area below, and thanks for watching.